We've never sinned. And I'm like, that's how I know I'm a problem. The tall mustache and the short mustache. Both military mustaches.
I was just like thinking about the night we got kicked out of Shirley Wunsch. And my man, I love you so much. Don't listen.
Sorry. Be gay. I forgot about that mustache.
Like 4'10". Like
when I get to a certain point of drunk, I'm like,
I was so protective. I had to push a guy off of her. We're session. We're hotboxing. This is Kiki, if you don't know Kiki. I'm Ella, if you don't know me. And we're gonna hotbox with our new fancy stun-in. This is a new bougie hotbox.
And if you see us chewing, we're eating gummy bears. So we're not being like rude and chewing gum.
Yeah, I'm so excited. Yeah, let's do this.
It's so exciting. It's probably not recommended to use this on like a fuzzy rug or on the ground, but
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I can't remember the first time that we smoked together. Like,
it definitely was me rolling you a blunt for sure, but I don't remember either.
Right? She taught me how to roll a blunt. Cheers. I do remember, however, when I think it was my 25th birthday, we did the 25 tokes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Didn't we have your gas mask for some of it?
Yep, we did. And on one of my birthdays, I hit the bong 24 times.
Gosh. Mm-hmm. Back in my drinking days, we have a lot of interesting stories that we could tell y'all.
Yeah, sometimes I like think about that and the amount that we used to drink and like the way we used to mix our liquors.
Oh my gosh.
Because now, like, I can go out and I can put down, like, I almost don't want to say how many drinks.
But I can. I mean, unless you don't want to.
No, I mean, like, when I go out, like, on an average night. But this is also, like, if we're talking, like, we go out at, like, 8 p.m. and eat dinner first, right? And then we, like, go to the club and then he DJs all night until 2 a.m., right? So this is, like, over a span from, like, 8 to 2.
Her boyfriend's a DJ.
Yeah. So, like, we're talking 7 hours of an evening I'm out drinking. I can put down, like, 9 drinks. In that.
Okay. Well, I mean, that makes sense. 7 hours.
Yeah. So this is like a long time, but this sounds like a lot. Like 9 drinks is a lot. We used to do that but this was when we would be out for like 3 hours. Like we'd go out like 11.
No, we have stories. Please, if you drink responsibly. We used to not drink.
Yeah, there was no such thing as that with us.
Responsibly.
Mm-mm. That was bad.
We unfortunately had a lot of bad times, but a lot of great times. I remember, where was it that we did the karaoke on Tuesdays?
Salty Dogs.
Salty Dogs. You got it? You got it? Look at you, a pro now. Cute. We're hotboxing again. Cheers.
It's low-key so cool how it like lights itself as it just like keeps going.
But yeah, we used to go there. They would have
$3 you call it drinks, anything you want.
$3 any drinks, and we would have like Long Island iced teas and what else would they call AMFs,
trash cans. I have a picture of me sitting at Salty Dogs holding a trash can in each hand, like those big green ones with the most remember, and drinking out of both of them.
We have a lot of nights where we just don't remember what happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess I'll say like I'm drinking the same like amount, except I'm not drinking different kinds of liquor, and I'm spreading it out over like almost twice, if not 3 times as long as the amounts we used to go out.
Yeah, because we used to have to power through a few hours.
Yeah, because we wouldn't get out downtown. Because it wouldn't get popping until like 10:30 or 11. So like it don't make no sense to go out at like 8 or 9. There wasn't anything going on. We never went out that early.
Yeah.
But
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then hi-fi.
I'm making that face now. I have to go there tonight because he's DJing tonight and hi-fi, so I have to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now it's different. Now your nightlife's different than we used
to.
We used
so
to go out
different.
Single.
I'm not a plebe anymore. I actually get to hang out in the DJ booth.
I made a girl cry once because she was like, what was she doing? She was just, like, not being nice to you or something.
Was it the one that like stepped on me?
Yeah, she was just being rude, and she was like in her like.
She was an older woman.
40s,
it was
maybe?
Really weird. That was a super weird situation. And then the weird thing was like she called the bouncer and the bouncer tried to kick us out, and I was like, no. Like, listen here.
She was trying to call someone over, but that's when we already had the in with the people.
Yeah, that's true. We did. We knew
so them. We were just like, no, like this is what was happening.
Yeah, and then they listened to us. Yeah. But then remember we left and they were like in the same little tunnel area that we were. They were walking and you're like, oh, I hope they don't try to like come up and say something to us.
Oh yeah, no.
It was
I
just
used to get
group of
feisty.
girls, like, yeah.
I used to get feisty and be like, yeah, try to say something.
She's like,
I used to be very protective. No, one of our first nights out, I was so protective. I had to push a guy off of her.
that's right. I remember because I don't remember it happening, but I
She would
remember you
get
telling me about
drunk,
it.
and she would just get so friendly, and she's so, you know, of course, just gorgeous and out, and she's like, "Oh, I want to dance with you." And the
I'm
guys
just
are
an
like,
idiot. Like, I don't notice.
and some of them would be creepy. Like,
Yeah.
you know, some guys fine. If I get a fine vibe from them, cool, you could dance with her.
But I'm like totally oblivious. Like when I get to a certain point of drunk, I'm like, there's
and
no.
some of them, like, then they wouldn't leave her alone. I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta go.
Yeah, she's definitely saved my ass.
Like 4'10", like fight these guys. And some of
Yeah.
the bouncers too, some of the workers. I'd have to fight off of her. No, nah.
God.
I'm trying to think of a name for the one that I want to bring up, like a code name.
Mustache?
Oh no! He
You
wasn't
remember?
a bouncer.
Well, no, I'm talking about a different mustache, actually. But I know who you're thinking of. I forgot about that mustache.
Okay, so the
Whoa.
mustache I'm thinking's the one,
Yeah,
right? With
yeah.
in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've had many lives together.
God.
No, I'm trying. He's tall. We don't like him.
Shrek?
Like, not good vibes. Shrek.
Really? That doesn't remind you of anybody? Hold on, wait. Do you know who I'm talking about? Okay, no. Wait.
I'm trying to think who would be.
Hold on.
Shrek.
I'm thinking. Is it someone? It's someone from downtown though.
Yeah. Downtown, they were part of the whole birthday thing.
I mean, is it the one that I'm thinking, like the main one?
They were part of the birthday. They were a bouncer, and like nice at first. And
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah.
I don't remember now what I was gonna bring up about him.
I just remember the button that you used to wear when we would go out. Remember?
The button.
Do you remember? Do you remember that? We can bleep that part out if we need to, but
No, I will.
yeah. Remember?
I totally forgot.
Yes.
It was a button from the show called The Office.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could say. But I used to.
Yeah.
God, I used to wear that.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to?
I have a picture of you like
this for you. Or?
Sure. I have a picture of you out one night and you're like pointing at it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's a many a nights where we have to. I need you to send me some videos.
Oh, I will send you some videos
flip
we
it
can
first?
insert. Yeah, so it flips and when I'll flip it when it starts bubbling, that's when you light it. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Now you light it. Perfect. That's good. Alright. And then oop.
Thanks. We're learning this thing still. It's still
The hose
so cool.
finagling
It's
is
so
yeah.
cool.
I do like this piece though. It's very nice. It does give me very hookah vibes. Damn, that thing hits clean.
Do you want to keep hitting it or you no?
I am good for now. That thing is so good though.
Let me.
10 out of 10 is what I rate this thing for sure.
Very different. I really like it honestly. Like compared to like this. Like
At first, like it's like almost dabby, but you know what I mean. Like that, it's like that clean.
Like
I guess, yeah. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like a flower dab. Like that's the only way I can like think of. It's good.
Ladies, if you're watching and you're young, it's hard to know which ones like are the right ones to go for. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know the best advice to give like in a short.
In
Long
a
story short
concise,
way, you
yeah.
know?
Be gay. Don't date guys.
No. I love my man.
Yeah, that's true. And I do too, so I can't say that. But
Don't give. I kind of wish I didn't give myself as easily. I know you probably didn't have this as related as to me, but like, I don't know. Just be careful.
Yeah. Watch the snakes.
People are crazy.
God, you and I have both experienced that too. Yeah, I just say watch the snakes because they watching you. They are watching, bro. It definitely looks smoky in here. I will say that.
Yeah.
You probably can't tell on camera at all, but like I just looked up at the light and you can tell it's smoky in here.
Can we pose for like
a thumbnail?
Maybe like baked or like.
Oh, look who it is. It's a big head. Hold on.
Oh, I was like,
hello.
what are you doing?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, sorry. Boo called. Do you think of more fun stories to talk about? There's just so many, you know? So many. It's like, it feels like a lifetime ago.
Right,
like a whole nother life.
I still remember going to the shelter for the first time. That was the first time we ever hung out. And then remember the first time we ever went downtown? I remember we met in a Safeway parking lot. Remember? Because I lived with my grandparents way over out, like in Tank Verde. Remember the times when you would have to drive me all the way out there and I was like blackout drunk?
Oh yeah, it'd be spooky.
And it was so creepy out there.
How much I
and
love
every
this
time
girl.
we would come down the street, she'd be like, it's so creepy out here. I'm like, trust me, I know. Oh my God. Because it was so far out there. I can't believe we used to drive all the way from freaking downtown.
We used to do so much. I don't know how we would work and then party and get no sleep and be functional the next day. Now, I mean, she still drinks now. I could never. And both of us now like to go to bed early.
Yeah. Right? I love going to bed early.
We love going to bed early. But, you know, there's just a different lifetime. So
yeah. The only time I'm staying up is like if I am partying. And I'm one or the other these days. I'm either going to bed early or I'm bendering.
She's different. We're both different lifestyles now.
But no, yeah, you're right. We used to do that because we would do Tuesday night SLT dog for $3 drinks and karaoke. Mm-hmm. And then Thursday was 2 for 1s at High Five. We always went out Friday nights. We almost always went out Saturday nights. Sometimes we would day drink on Sunday.
Yeah, Monday sometimes we'd go to like Club Congress. Mm-hmm. We would have a thing for every night.
So fun. Mm-hmm. And Funky Monkeys do karaoke on Wednesdays too.
Yep, every night we had a thing. But that was like we were just like we were newly friends. Like we've been friends now for.
Oh, my mom got so quiet. It was 2019. It was right when I moved here. It was because our friend anniversary is like October 2nd, I think, is the first day.
I was gonna say 5 years.
Yeah, and it's 2019, so that would mean that means October of this year will be 5 years. Yeah.
Aww. Yeah, so we were like living it up. We were like going out.
When I wasn't working, when I first moved here for like the first several months, I was just, and I had so much money when I moved here too.
Remember, I was single, so.
Not that long after, only for like a month. It was like.
I wouldn't be in a relationship for long though. But,
this is true because it was.
I don't remember who my first one was when I was dating, when I was with you.
Halloween.
Oh. I don't know what to call him.
I don't know what I want to call him either.
I guess we could call him Halloween for now.
Yeah, that works. Since that was the meeting point.
Yeah.
And
I don't remember what he was dressed up as.
I don't either because I never met him
that
night.
Bunnies?
Well, no. We were buddies.
Oh, you didn't meet him?
No, because remember at that point we had split up. At some point, I don't know how we got separated.
On Halloween.
We got separated and I was with a mermaid. I was a Playboy bunny. I was making out with this mermaid. And I look up and I see you in Halloween. Oh Halloween had her literally lifted up.
My man, I love you so much. Don't listen.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He doesn't watch. He doesn't watch. It's okay.
Anyway,
he watches sometimes.
We had her lifted up against the wall. And they were having a good time up there. They were dancing. It was cool. But I just remember like seeing you across the bar and being like, "What the heck?" And then somehow we ended up.
You know, it's so funny. I'm sorry. I just remembered another mustache. Sorry. Finish your story.
My God, you're right. I forgot about him too.
I was thinking about
the tall mustache and the short mustache. I was both military mustaches.
I was just like thinking about the night we got kicked out of Shirley Wench,
and that was mustache. Yeah.
Mustache. Sorry.
Well, we could call him Peanut. That's. I mean, I'm just here to say we can. Is that not okay?
Keeping it real. Hell yeah, that's okay.
That was his call sign.
Really?
That was the call sign that his guys gave, and I always was like, why did they give him that? And then
his friends called him that.
Yes. And I was confused why. And then when we hooked up, I was like, oh.
How do your guys? Oh, I guess in the military.
They all walk around butt naked as they see each other all the time. They know. If that's way too personal, which it probably is, we maybe should cut all of that out. But now you know, just for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's up to you. That's up to you. Totally.
It's not like he's ever gonna.
We're using code names.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Who cares? If you know it's you, then.
Nah, I'm not worried about it. It's not gonna.
Your friends already call you that, so they know.
Yeah. I'm not insulting. I'm just agreeing. Is that wrong?
Not at all.
Sorry.
I love you so much. That's so funny. Yeah, we got kicked out of a bar one time. New Year's Eve.
Mind you, a bar very difficult to get kicked out of also, so I've heard.
And
because
surprisingly,
that place is very...
just accepts us back. Like,
yeah, because we've been back many, many times after that.
We're great. We're not bad people. We're not bad.
And that only happened one time. And I blame the fact that I drank like a third of a bottle of Bacardi before I even got to the location.
I blame you.
And that is totally okay with me because any of my other friends will tell me the exact same thing, that they always wake up with the worst hangovers after they've been out with me. I love her.
She's a very generous person.
But
then she's like, okay, so
I'm also a really bad pressure drinker.
I'm gonna buy you
I will pressure you. But I'm very gentle about it, you know what I mean? I'm just so nice about it.
No, because you're a fun time, and you make it a fun time, and you just want to keep having fun with you. Like, hell yeah, let's go.
So many of my friends, when I ask them to hang out, they're like, okay, but we can't get too crazy. They always say that to me every time I ask them to hang out. And I'm like, that's how I know I'm a problem. It's because every time they hang out with me, it always starts with, we're just going to be chill, we're not going to go out too late. And then it's 4 a.m. and we're getting in our house.
We got into some trouble.
Yeah, we did. We did really, really, yeah. At least we never, got in, really serious trouble. I mean, I did that one time, but that was a totally different thing.
We've had serious things happen to us.
Correct.
Yes.
But, we've never been, done something so bad or so wrong that got us to, in a place that we were in trouble. You know what I mean? Did anything illegal,
Right.
I mean, we've done illegal things. But not, so illegal that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
When you're just digging the hole.
Yeah, I'm just, okay. No. We've never sinned.
We're not sinners in this house, okay?
I guess I'm just saying, thank God we never, got arrested for, being crazy, on a night out or something like that. Yeah.
Thank goodness the bad things that have happened to us, it could have definitely been worse.
Yeah, and they taught us good lessons. We learned from them. We never went back, except for me a couple times. Most of the time, never went back to the bad decisions that, yeah. I'm just a little bit slow, that's all. It just takes me a couple more times, and then I eventually catch on, that's all.
You're also younger than me, it's okay. You're a little behind.
Well, and also, you're an old soul, and this is, definitely my first time. I'm a rookie for sure.
It's your first
time. For sure, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm everything is new all the time, yeah.
I don't know if I ever told you. Remember how the first time I did Portobello's?
Yeah.
I had a magical journey.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Because I remember at one point when you looked at me and I was like, whoa, are you good? And you were like...
I was gone in space.
Yeah.
I was with my boyfriend and her.
Mm-hmm.
And I got really sad at one point looking at you.
Really?
Because I was getting this message and I didn't know what it meant.
I love when you get those when you're on Portobello's.
But it was I noticed that our lives were gonna separate, and because we don't see each other a lot.
Yeah.
And didn't know why. because I was like, I don't want to know.
Well, and remind me if, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but was that kind of close to, like, the time when we did kind of start maybe, like...
It probably was the
or
start.
Like maybe a year
like,
or so.
It probably took a year.
Yeah.
For it to really start to take effect, because it wasn't like 1 minute we just started seeing each other once a month,
right?
And then
it was definitely gradual too. When it was just gradual. like being far and stuff like that. Like I went from being like living midtown too, because even when I lived at Capistrano, it wasn't bad. Like I could get to your house in like 35 minutes, which isn't far.
Yeah, and I don't even think you're really distance either. It's kind of just like I feel like we're just growing because you have to do that in life.
Yeah.
But I'm thankful that we're still like friends.
And when we come back together, it's like nothing has changed. Like we're still at the same level that we were. But it's like we understand, like we have maybe even like just like different interests, or like we're doing different things, and like you're doing a lot of stuff like for your podcast and things like that. And
yeah, we're just so busy.
I'm just spending so much time hanging out with my little DJ dude over here, following him all over the place. Like we just have like different things that we're investing a lot of time in, but we still like make time for each other,
and I remember being in space thinking like, what I remember like, well, we're I feel like we're friends, soulmates for sure. But like, why is our journey gonna end? But it didn't really end. Like we still like separated, and now I kind of came to terms with it a few months ago, but I never really like told you. I was like, oh, I remember.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's weird how it like comes all the way back around, like how you like remember. It's crazy because like trips will do that to you. Like I remember, like you'll think you come to like a conclusion, but then like later on you're thinking about it, you're like, oh wait,
because
no,
they're
like,
real, man. It's so scary how real it is.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm definitely still getting like contact high from that, dude. It's definitely smoky in here.
No, it is
clearly.
I'm so big now.
Yeah. There's only a certain level of
We wish we could have music, because normally we're jamming out. We're like
all the time. It feels low-key weird doing it without music, but
it does.
When it would just take over. Like
you get copyrighted on here, and then it'll mute your whole video or something. It's like really weird. I have to learn all the rules. I don't know.
Wow, that's freaking annoying. Unless you're playing like something just like instrumental, or like you can't tell like what it is or something like that.
Non-copyright. Yeah, like
what is not.
That's why I was wondering if I could play his DJ music. I don't know if that would work. You know?
Let me ask him, but I would think probably not.
I could give him rights. I mean, like, put his, like, I want to learn sound.
Yeah, I might just have, like, his logo, like, in the bottom, like, sounds by.
Cute.
And had his logo down there.
Yeah, because I was like, I kind of wanted to download SoundCloud because of you.
Dude, it's free. You don't pay for it.
That'd be cool, because then next time we could be jamming to his stuff.
Yeah.
At least, because, usually she got me into music. Really thug music, but...
I know, isn't that weird how that worked? I just remember going out with you like the first couple of times, like when we would go out, and I would like be like rapping all the songs, and I just remember at one point you were like, "Damn, you're way more black than I am." I'm like, "No, it's okay. It is what it is. Like we're both all right with it." But now, low key, sometimes you be putting me onto stuff that I haven't even heard of. So
well, because you taught me and you put me on, and so I had to adapt to not having you. Plus, one of my boos on live was like, "Did you know 21 Savage has a new album out?" Because you know me, I'm not good with knowing about new albums. I never know how you know.
Honestly, Spotify a lot of times notifies me. That's like how I have it set up.
You want to help me?
Or Instagram, just looking at posts. Yeah, I'll let it for you. I'm gonna be all done since I gotta be good. But
yeah, that's okay. I got you.
This thing is just such a cool contraption. Ready? Yeah. Your eyes. Let's do an eye check. Alright, let's see mine. I feel like mine sometimes get red. It depends on what I smoke. They're a little pink.
Nice. Next time, y'all, we'll do like a legit like Hotbox. Maybe we'll do it in her car so we
That'd be fun.
Do that, and then we could drive and jam, and I can just mute the music. You could just watch us jamming.
Yeah.
Because we love to hotbox in the car. But yeah, okay, love y'all so much. See y'all next time.
Ta-ta.